Sees everything that happened at Trump's inauguration. Before it even started, both pro and anti-Trump demonstrations kicked off in Washington, with one side even bringing a guillotine. All the guests started to arrive, which included the likes of Shou Chu, Joe Rogan, Tim Cook, Jeffrey Bezos, Obama, without Michelle, the Paul brothers, Conor McGregor, Senator John Fetterman, who casually turns up in a hoodie and gym shorts in the middle of winter, and of course, Zuck, who got caught in 8K, 120 FPS. They said bro was looking at Silicon Valley. Oh, and while the inauguration in the United States was beginning, so too was the one in Nigeria. While waiting for the event to begin, Elon was either, I don't know, rebooting or sending out a tweet with his Neuralink. This was Melania's POV for the entire day. And when it was time for everyone to take their seats, Theo Von's collapsed. After which he said, JD Vance was sworn in as the vice president with his right hand up and his left hand on the Bible. And then when it was Donald Trump's turn, he only put his right hand up. So he either forgot or just didn't put his left hand on the Bible as is customary. And after, once it became official, Trump then gives his speech where he says a number of things like the golden age of America begins right now, that as of today, the official policy of the United States government is that there's only two genders, that America will plant their flag on Mars, that they will drill baby drill, take back the Panama Canal, push for a colorblind merit-based society, and rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. Once the inauguration after party began, we got Mike Tyson on Jake Paul's shoulders, Elon Musk sending the internet into a frenzy after doing this, we got Trump dancing with a sword, Trump and Elon moving their body to music, oh, and hyper-realistic footage of what Baron Trump looked like all day. Trump then went on to sign a huge number of executive orders, which I will go through in a part 2 in a couple of hours.
Did you know there's a theory that the Trump meme coin might be more than just a joke? Some believe it's secretly connected to elite insiders and could be a test for a future political crypto economy. Trump's public ties to financial powerhouses and blockchain innovations have sparked rumors that this coin might carry hidden messages or hints about upcoming political moves. The craziest part? People claim certain wallet addresses are coded with clues pointing to his 2024 strategy. Is this the meme that could change history or just a coincidence? What do you think? Comment and follow me for more conspirations.
2025 might just be the year that redefines the unexpected. From mysterious phone disruptions to darkness engulfing entire nations, are we on the verge of the unknown? This is Watermelon Express predictions for next year. Save it, and let's see how many of those predictions will actually come to pass. Sometime in 2025, phones will start behaving in ways we've never seen. Strange images and messages appearing out of nowhere. A global disruption in mobile networks will be sending shockwaves across the world, sparking fear and confusion. Will it be a technical glitch or something far more unsettling? And then there's the darkness. Entire nations could be consumed by an unexplained blackout, lasting hours, maybe even days. No power, no communication. No light, just silence and maybe even chaos. What's causing it? Nobody knows. We might also see natural disasters that will shake the world, especially a massive event that hit Spain and Morocco, bringing destruction on a scale we haven't seen before. Cities on the coasts will be overwhelmed, leaving the world watching in shock. The signs are everywhere. Phenomena we can't explain, disasters we can't predict, and events we can't prepare for. 2025 might shape up to be a year of the unimaginable. Are we ready for 2025?
I am sure, I am certain that all of you saw, just like I did, and I didn't even know what it was, the left freaking out about Project 2025, right? So much so that Trump came out and said, I don't even know what Project 2025 is. I don't know if he disavowed it explicitly, but he essentially said, I have nothing to do with Project 2025. And that may be true. It is something that was put together by the Heritage Foundation, but I was quite shocked to see it trending over on X. I'm going, what is Project 2025? And so then I did just a little dabble, and I will tell you the document that they put together is about 1,000 pages. I certainly have not read it all. But as I just read the first couple of pages, and my sister told me that she read 103 pages of it, and she said, you know, Candace, I'm not really sure what's wrong with 2025, the Project 2025. And I went, really? You haven't come across anything? She's like, no, it's sort of saying everything that we feel about DEI initiatives and things of that nature. And I went, oh, is this one of those things where conservatives are acting like cowards because we're allowing the left to seize the narrative? I call it the game of disavow, where they essentially just create a field of peer pressure and a bunch of people start asking you about something that you don't even really know what it is or what the person has said or what the thing or the pamphlet says, but you're just like, I disavow it. I disavow, please just stop. I just don't want to be under this attack. That is not the right response whatsoever. It's not the right response. Rather, we should make them say, actually, you tell me what is Project 2025, and I'll tell you whether or not I support it or I don't support it. Let's go through it point by point. Put them on their toes. So I'm going to tell you, by the way, these are just a couple of bullets, and this is available on Wikipedia. So, Wikipedia is where it's so run by the left and run by the ADL that they're going to try to say the absolute worst things that they can about Project 2025 because they hate us. They hate conservatives. And I read through and I went, there's nothing in this Wikipedia entry that I disagree with. So under a worst case Wikipedia scenario, here is what they've got here. The philosophical outlook. The main Project 2025 document outlines 4 main aims: restoring the family as the centerpiece of American life, dismantling the administrative state, defending the nation's sovereignty and borders, and securing what they believe to be a key to a good life, which is found primarily in family, marriage, children, Thanksgiving dinners, and the like, the person who wrote this writes, and above all, in religious devotion and spirituality. What am I supposed to dislike about this? Have any conservatives said this? By the way, I haven't been paying attention. Have there been conservatives that have said Project 2025 is bad? Because maybe you should ask yourself whether or not they are conservatives. Oh gosh, it gets crazier. It says that under Foreign Policy tab that Project 2025 favors neither interventionism nor isolationism. Instead, it emphasizes that all decisions related to foreign policy must prioritize national interests. The horror! The horror! Now I see why people had to walk it back and say that how could we support this? That would make us conservative. I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, I sent a tweet. I'm like, guys, I'm sort of looking into this. Can somebody express to me why we're supposed to be pretending that this document is wrong? And Mike Cernovich offered that you keep looking into it. It may be a Trojan horse. It may be more neocon-y on the topic of foreign policy. And I promise that I will look further into the foreign policy aspects of this document. But I can tell you by just having a brief look here, Project 2025 sounds pretty good to me. So if I run for president, I want you guys to know in the future, and they step to me and they say, do you Project 2025? I'm going to look them straight in the face and I'm going to say, yes, all of it. That's what we're going to do. We are going to be doing Project 2025. We're going to restore families. We're going to restore faith. And unless you can explicitly point to me what in this document you find problematic, I'm not going to fall for your system of do you disavow and trying to make me fearful to stand by what I deem to be conservative principles.
Los Angeles wildfires have sparked more than just flames. They've ignited conspiracy theories. Some claim these fires are caused by directed energy weapons, pointing to unusual patterns like homes reduced to ash while nearby trees remain intact. Others believe it's all about land grabs, with developers or governments clearing areas for new projects. While most experts attribute the fires to climate change, dry conditions, and high winds, these theories persist. So, what do you think? Natural disaster or something more deliberate? Let us know your thoughts.
Nostradamus and Baba Vanga both made the same chilling prediction for 2025. Baba Vanga and Nostradamus, who are known worldwide for their uncannily accurate prophecies, have made the same exact prediction for 2025. Both have foretold troubling futures about aliens making contact with humans, a supposed assassination attempt on Vladimir Putin, terrorist attacks in Europe, and about King Charles' reign. With 2025 knocking on our doorstep, their prophecies are yet again in the spotlight. Both mystics have made chilling claims that there will be a conflict in Europe next year. What did Bulgaria's Baba Vanga predict? Baba Vanga, often described as the Nostradamus of the Balkans, predicted a war in Europe for 2025, which she said would devastate the continent's population. As if the ongoing Russian invasion of Ukraine is not harrowing enough. She said that a new conflict will erupt between two countries. Bulgaria's legendary mystic made a name for herself across Europe, predicting the Chernobyl disaster in Ukraine, the death of Princess Diana, New York's 9/11, even her own death on August 11th, 1996 at the age of 85, her followers claim.